friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you all my best tips for beginning your college search and hopefully leading to finding the college that's perfect for you. As you may know, if you've been with my channel for the past 2 videos, then you know that I'll be going to Bob Jones University in the fall. I'm super excited and I'm finishing up my senior year this year. I'll be graduating in May, which is insane, but I'm very excited. So with that being said, I'll have a lot of upcoming college videos that I'm very excited for. If you want to enjoy all that content, make sure that you subscribe down below and like this video if it's helpful. I also have this video laid out in chapters so that you can quickly go back to a previous section in the video if you need to rewatch anything. Let's get started with the first tip, and it is to consider and make a list of firstly your college needs and second your college wants. So with your needs, this could be your values or morals that you need the college environment to include. You could also look at location or distance from home. Next, it could be like the financials or a major or specific degree that you need and stuff like that. Next, we're gonna move on to your wants list. It's the kind of things that you really want but you can live without in college. So on your wants list, you'll want to do things like size, local area. Your dream college can also go on this list. If they have any sorority options, and then if dress code matters to you, definitely put that on there. Any minors or internship options that you're seeking, or maybe even mission trips. So next you're gonna move on to a research section. You're gonna take your needs list and kind of use that to do this research. So some of those keywords could be like affordable in your state, or Christian colleges, college for nurses, or something like that. Search college with so-and-so, or so-and-so college, or college in so-and-so state. Stuff like that. That can really help you out with kind of getting a generalized what you're looking for. For me, I searched affordable Christian colleges that had 2 keywords in there, affordable and Christian. So that's what I searched. I got many different options. This is just to get a generalized list. I would encourage you to write down nearly all of them. If you already know that you're not going to go to a few of them, don't include them, but if you are like on the fence, put them down. We'll have a time for financial aid and everything later too. So if you have a college that seems really expensive, don't exactly cross it off the list because it doesn't meet your specific price, because you may be able to find some financial aid later. After you've done your generalized research, you're going to want to assess each college and their website. So go through the list and go to each college's website and then look to make sure that they have those needs for you. If they don't have all the needs that you need, cross it off the list and move on to the next college. Don't be discouraged if your list completely goes away or if it hardly goes down at all, because this will be different for every person because we all are seeking something different in our college. I do want to mention, if your list goes away, then this is where you have to kind of restart and go back to your needs list and adjust your searching. So you're probably going to want to either change some of your search terms or broaden your search terms. So this next step is going to be using your wants list. You'll be looking at that compiled list of colleges that all meet your needs, and definitely take notes in this section. I forget what this graph is called, but basically what you will want to do is write a list of your colleges over here, and then up top write your wants. So go through the first college with each of the wants and make check marks on what wants it has, and just leave it blank if it doesn't have those wants. And then once you do that, move on to the next one and so forth. And this will kind of help you assess what has what, just as long as they have their needs. And I wrote that check backwards. That's how a check is supposed to be. This is also where you can look a little bit more into some scholarship options, some financial aid stuff, and then also on-campus or local area job opportunities. And also another thing that I highly encourage is looking at reviews of past students, or reading newsletters by professors, or watching videos is the greatest way I found to do this. If the college has a YouTube channel, definitely go watch videos of that college or of students who are currently attending that are doing vlogs or doing information videos, because those can be really helpful to kind of get an inside look at the college versus just this marketed website screen. And once you take notes on all the colleges that are on your list, then you have your final list. Next thing that you want to do is you want to take that final list of yours and try to find a virtual tour online of each of those colleges. And this will really help with kind of seeing what the college actually looks like and start to imagine your life in that college and see if you'd feel comfortable, or if there's just some things that are rubbing you the wrong way, you can cross it off your list if it's too much, or really get some nice feelings about a certain college. If you can find virtual tours online, it's super helpful because you don't have to pay any money, you don't have to go anywhere, you can just sit at your home and watch the virtual tour and get a very similar tour experience, so that's very helpful. Some colleges have this on their website, other colleges you kind of need to dig for it, or like on a YouTube channel or something. Also, some colleges have student-led tours that are online, and they're like, hey, I'm touring around my college for you. So those are really helpful too. Definitely just make sure that you look up virtual tours if they're available. The last step that I have on this list is to talk to your parents about scheduling a personal visit or like a personal tour or something at the college that you're most interested in. And keep in mind that this can be kind of expensive depending on how much you're paying for traveling there and so forth. So definitely talk to your parents about this and try to just pick 1 or 2 colleges that you want to get an in-person tour of, because you don't want to just go to a ton of colleges and waste a ton of money and then just only end up going to one of them. So that is the end of my official list, but I do have some bonus tips and reminders for you throughout this whole process. So first off, talk to your parents. They usually have lots of information and experience that they can pull from. They can really help you kind of narrow down your needs and wants list. Next is to pray about it. It's a super huge decision and it's very important. God can definitely help you kind of calm you down, help you through this process, make things clearer. And it's so important to be on the path that God wants you on whenever you're doing anything in life, but especially with college, it's a huge commitment. You're going there for 4 years. You want to put yourself around a good influence with good professors, a good moral code, and everything like that. So definitely pray about it because it's a big decision. My next tip is not to stress about it, because I know it's a huge decision and it can be kind of stressful, but just remember, don't rush it, just relax, and eventually it'll happen. You do have to put some effort in and give it your best shot, but don't stress about it and don't worry about it. Don't ever try to rush it, because you don't want to regret it later if you rush a situation and you're actually supposed to go to a different college and you already applied and you wasted money. Just don't stress about it. Next tip, try not to wait too long to start this process, but you don't have to start too early. Remember that not everybody has to go to college. It's not something that you have to do. You're not less or more if you go to college or if you don't. So don't worry about that. Just consider for yourself what you want in life. If you want a career, what that will take, what options you have right now, what college would give you, what college would, take you away from, everything like that. So consider all the pros and cons of going to college, and then the pros and cons of not going to college, and kind of compare those two. If they're both about equal, make a decision, just because of that. But sometimes it's kind of like college, you really, really want it, but you don't actually need it for anything, and you don't really have the money for it. So just kind of waiting in this life right now a little bit longer to be able to afford it may be the option, or not going to college at all may be the option. Doing online college may be the option, and everything like that. That can really help you make your decision. That's what made my decision ultimately. I went through a time when I considered what my life would be with college and what it would be without college, and I kind of accepted the fact of not going to college for some months, and then just kind of randomly I felt really called to look back into Bob Jones University's website. So I looked at it and I felt like I was really led to sign up for their email. So I put my email in, I did that, and then I got information about a college fair and about their early application and all this stuff. And then I was able to schedule a personal visit and college up close and all these things. So it worked out super well. But that leads right into the next tip of signing up for their emails. So some colleges can really spam your inbox. I know that from personal experience, but with Bob Jones, they do not spam me at all. And it was just kind of really great updates about their events coming up for high schoolers who want to experience college and kind of get more information about their school. They had the college fair email, and then they also had some other stuff about application fees and major options, and they always were really helpful to give more information about stuff. So I definitely encourage you to sign up for those emails, because you can kind of get extra information about that to kind of help you make your college decision. And then my last tip is don't apply to too many colleges, especially if there's a fee involved. Sometimes you wait too long and you need to apply, I understand that, but if you are able to catch it early and kind of wait a little bit longer for the application fee to get waived for some kind of special going on, then definitely try to wait for that. Sign up for the emails to get that information about it, and definitely talk to your parents too, because they can probably help you out with the timeline and everything like that. Best of luck finding your college. I hope that everything works out for you really well. If you have any questions, definitely be sure to leave them below. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you found it helpful or you got some great information, then definitely please leave a link down below. If you have any more tips for other students that are trying to find their college, then definitely leave those in the comments as well. Also subscribe if you want to see more upcoming college videos and go through my journey as I finish up high school and then begin college. Here's some other videos that I think you'll enjoy, and you can subscribe right up here. And I'll see you all in my next video.